Yo, how's it going, brother?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm sorry I couldn't make it yesterday though.
Yes.
So yeah, I see you got the live coaching thing. I can't remember if it was with you or someone else that said like you wanted to do live coaching, but you wanted me not to tell you exactly what to do or something. Was that you?
I mentioned that last time, but I don't want to. We can do the normal session today, where like you can tell me what to do. And the reason is because I think I'm at a point where I'm like comfortable with my main, which is Swain mid. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
comfortable enough to where I was able to get to plat actually, so that's good.
Okay.
Um, and the win weight rate's like not really staggering yet. Like I know that I'm gonna plateau at a certain point, but it's not there quite yet. So for the moment, my Swain mid is fine. What I kind of wanted help with today, when I wanted the live coaching, was like for a new thing. So I either want to start adding a champ to my pool. I want to be able to do Pantheon mid, or I want to be able to play Swain bot. So it's really just gonna come down to whatever Riot like fills me in, like what role I get. So if I go bot, I
Sure.
would like a Swain bot thing, because the trading there is a lot more complex than mid, just with three other players there. That's something I'm not really wrapping my head over. And then if it gives me mid, then Pantheon is like a completely different archetype of champion that I have not had a lot of success with. But he's nice and simple, so I'm interested there.
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Cool, sweet.
Yeah, you can share screen, queue up. We'll get
Yep,
started.
sweet, appreciate it.
So why Pantheon?
He's simple. I'm not gonna say brain dead, but a little brain dead. I kind of needed that. It's supposed to be a secondary for me for when Swain is banned or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really it. If there is a better AD for mid lane, then I guess I would be interested. But I kind of don't want to learn to like attack move click a lot, so that rules out a lot of the ADC champions for me.
I mean, I don't attack
And
move
then,
click.
oh really?
No, you don't have to
Oh
attack move
chill.
click. You can
Oh
play any
okay.
AD champion you want, but yeah, definitely don't go by like if you have to attack move click or not. Because yeah, I don't attack move click at all.
Okay, sure, sure. Yeah, someone that was just like really simple, so I could pick up play easily. So it's either Pantheon, or I think you were the guy who likes Vi mid, right? That
I
was the other
do like
option.
Vi mid, yeah.
Damn, I don't think I have Vi on this account, but that it's a contender. Do I have? No, sadly,
You
no
can
Vi
dodge
mid
if
for
you
us
want.
today.
If you want to play Vi mid, you can always dodge and get on a different account or whatever. Up to you.
I can hear it in your voice. You want the Vi mid.
No, I don't care. I'm just saying, like, because like you could immediately switch. So, it'd be like another 2 minutes. I can teach you anyone you want.
I'll stick with the Pantheon for now, but thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah. So I guess we could talk about him as a champion, I guess, while we wait. My experiences with him are like I'm able to bully in the early levels, of course, but then kind of past six, I kind of lose my reason for being as a champion, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of lose track of what my role is, because at least as Swain, it's very easy. You just throw your
Yep.
skills at the direction of the opponent, and they'll hit some shit, and you'll probably win.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the case for me. Oh god. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is a perfect one to go through.
So Pantheon, he is well. First thing is don't think of him as a roaming champ. Don't think of him as like your job is to roam around with your ult. Just like
Mhm.
with TF, that's not your job. Your job is the same as actually anyone else you play in mid lane. Your job is to get a lead, snowball that lead. Now your ult, you want to think of it as an easier way to make a play in the side lane if it calls for it, but you
Hmm.
shouldn't be like only looking for it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Can I use it as a TP in some cases to get back to lane? I sometimes do that. I don't know if it's inting or not.
You do that really, really, really rarely, and it's mainly to cover a mistake a lot of the time. But so like
Mhm.
if it's a fat wave on your tower, like a cannon wave with another wave, then like yeah, you could do that. But as Pantheon, you really shouldn't be losing lanes because he's ridiculous early. Um, so yeah, we want to avoid that.
Okay. While we're on the rune page, is does this kind of look good? I'm not sure what to aim for.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I think you go. I think Last Stand will be. I mean, actually, at this elo, I'd say yeah, that one's fine. And then for go inspiration with cookies, and you can go cookies time warp. You can go actually with PTA. Actually, yeah. Go back to sudden impact and alt sudden impact, and then do relentless hunter though, or treasure hunter.
The gold one. This is the move speed. I'll take the move speed.
Yeah, I like movement speed on him, and I don't take an attack speed rune. Raw AD is like really good on him.
Okay.
Do you need tenacity this game? Yeah, go tenacity.
Tenacity. This thing.
Yeah, instead of yeah. Attack speed's not actually that valuable.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So how much do you know about Pantheon? Like, how much have you played him?
I know what his abilities do. I know that his Q is kind of bullshit when they get low. That's about it. I have maybe like 20, 30 games invested on the champion. That's about it.
Okay,
And
so you know how his
that's,
kit
again,
works at
local.
least.
Yeah.
Wait, why is there a diamond player in this lobby? Nice game.
20 game loss streak. I don't know.
Interesting.
Sometimes
Anyway,
I get silvers here. It's fine. It doesn't matter.
so Pantheon, like it's going to be very rare that you use the throw, like the charged Q. You're going to be using tap Q for the most part.
Right.
Also, you should probably be starting corrupting potion or longsword, not Doran's blade. I would go corrupting potion, especially since you're newer. You gotta manage mana a bit. Okay, so make sure you have your corrupting potion, whatever slot you like to put it on. Okay. So Pantheon, the way in a matchup like this, you're gonna be trying to use W whenever he goes to like use his Q to farm the wave, or I mean, honestly, whenever he walks up, you could use it. But don't. The big like noob trap that a lot of Pantheon players fall into, they like every time they trade, they do the standard like W in Q, and then they always use E. Your E isn't an ability you use every single trade. It costs a lot of mana. It's a big cooldown. It's like the main like 22-second cooldown is something they can play around, right? Like that is something that gives you a big window to all in you.
Right.
So you're mainly looking for like empowered Q hits. You don't have to worry too much about using like if you have empowered like this and you use it W, that's fine. For right now, focus on just punishing when they go for last hits. Either with Q or with W.
You got it.
Okay. Yep, you ready? Okay, good. He gave it up. See, that's good. That's what you want. If they give it up, then they're missing out. Okay, yep. All right. So if he's going to sit way back like that, fuck it. Just charge up your Q and try to hit him with it.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll do that next time. I guess I'm wasting mana here, right?
Yeah, because you're full mana. I mean, oh, you could jump on there.
Too late.
That's okay. That was also fine.
Gonna hit this for 2.
Get ready to hit level 2. You want to walk towards him as you hit level 2, but... Oh, yep. Yep, stun. Mm-hmm. Okay, you want one more auto there, though, for PTA.
Did I not get the triple hit on the...
I don't think you procced it. I'm not... I didn't actually see, but I don't think you procced it.
Yeah. Okay, good to know. Oh, yeah, I had 4 stacks.
Yeah.
I jumped on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
go. Walk up. So when he does that, you can always just cut him off and go in.
Should I not be thinking about the first strike thing? That's kind of a lot of my stack right now.
Yeah. Don't worry about mental stack for that. All right. Walk up W. Yep. Okay.
It would have been in turret range though, right?
Yep. No. It's fine that you didn't. Cute.
Oh,
Good try. That's okay. This is not a big deal. Okay. So what's what you're gonna do? Now you're gonna Q this wave. Just Q it. Mm-hmm. Pop your corrupting potion. Yep, you're gonna reset and grab a longsword. Cute. Good. Yep, now back over the wall. Good. So like this is fine. This is what happens sometimes, like especially when you're playing against runs. Every matchup I think in the game goes like this with Aurelion Sol at the moment, because he's just like, he plays this way. So grab a longsword. Back to lane. Every matchup he just plays all the way back and then farms the wave as it pushes in, and sometimes If you miss the one punish window, you don't really get another.
So my punish window was where he was like right in front of his turret. I didn't want to jump in
No.
because I knew the turret was there, but I guess I should have, huh?
No, it was when he was next to the wall, actually, the top wall. Okay, so go to that fight, top. Go run to top, run to top. This is like where you were stronger than him, and where you can impact the game more than him, right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Gonna come back.
Okay. Yep. So like you're always gonna have prio in your lane as Pantheon, like most of the time, as long as you're not like losing lane. So when you're clearing the wave, you can like look over at bot lane to see what it looks like. Definitely not going there. When
Not
you're
until 6 at least, right?
Oh, walk up. Yep, yep, perfect. Yeah. Auto again. Now I can turn around again. Yeah, go. Ooh, okay. So see, you needed to just like after you jumped in and autoed him, or like you jumped in with W. Clear the wave and then I'll explain this.
Yeah.
Okay. You can walk up and Q again here. Actually, I will actually. Nice. That is worth. Nope, you don't have to do that. You have corrupting potion charges. Don't waste your E. If you get ganked, you're dead. Yep, walk up, Q. Nice, that actually reached. Okay, he's killable. So stack up and all in. Dive under tower.
Okay.
Go. Ignite. Now flash away. Okay. So you want to try to flash. So what you wanted to do was just like flash over that top wall into their top jungle.
Right here.
But either way, that was worth it. Did he flash at the end too?
I think he did. He was like all the way here for some reason. I think that was his flash. Oh god.
Grab a Dirk. Dirk, the lethality item. Yep, that.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you can see, all it took was like 1 or 2 trades to get him to like half health, and that's it. Like he's in kill range at that point. That's how Pantheon works. You just need to we'll go over like the reason why that live coaching option is now an hour and a half is because now we can do the whole game and I can open it and go through the whole entire thing because
I was just thinking that for your sake. I think it's good that you just like accepted that they were all going to be 90 minutes because every single one has been 90. So yeah, I agree with that. I think he's here.
Yep. So it's okay. Let this wave shove in. You don't have ignite, so your kill pressure is a little bit lower now. So yeah, you can let it hit the tower. No reason to like take too much damage or anything. Okay, so get ready to walk up when he goes for something. Same thing as before. Whenever he goes for CS, just get ready to jump in and chunk him and then walk away. And it's okay to take damage walking away. That's why we have 3 potions. Yep, see, he's losing all this CS.
Cool.
That's what you want. Q. Don't worry. You can always Q if you're not going to get it. Okay, he's probably going to walk up here. Okay, he gave it. Great.
Should I pot here?
No, you're good. Oh, okay. Get ready. Let him know. Yep, good. Yeah, that's the footsies we're looking for. Yep. Let him know. Perfect. Yep, now he uses that and you walk out. Beautiful. I'm
going to give out that minion. So
give that one. Yes, sir. Stay on him. Good. See? We don't need the E.
Chill.
Now you hard shove. Cue the wave. Don't use E though, of course. Oh, okay. Stun him. You have E. Okay, you have Silas behind you. You're good. Stun him. Okay. Q. You could even ult there. It's okay. I know it's your first or like you don't play this champ often. No, stay.
Stay. Okay.
Yeah, ult him. Okay. Wait for the next wave. No. Yeah, that's fine.
God.
No, I like it. Hell yeah. Q. Charge up Q and hit him. Charge up Q. You'll kill him with this Q.
Oh.
Woo! Get in there. So
this
yeah.
is so different from Swain.
Oh,
baby.
I don't think you can kill him without empowered, but you can try. Careful, you're gonna take a tower shot. It's okay. Okay, so
10 more games. Okay.
I know how.
Get me.
Yeah, boots.
Items first, and then
Yep. Grab another longsword. We're gonna go Eclipse.
Yeah. Okay. All right, what were you gonna say? Sorry.
So basically, what happened there was like the perfect scenario. It just comes down to executing. So when you actually did something like really good that I normally have to explain to people, like how like you dropped one minion because he was going for a cannon, and it led to a big trade, and that was great. And that so from that point, then you're back in the same scenario as before, where like you're just gonna push the wave and dive. But then Kane showed up, but your Silas was right behind you. So all you had to do was not panic. And as soon as he came out of his R, you just stun him, Q him, and then use E afterwards. But you used E first and let him get away.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way that I lived this ult and that I lived the ult. Okay.
Oh, no, yeah, it doesn't do that much damage, really.
Stop him here. I actually lost that.
No, that's okay. You don't actually lose that. It seems like you lose it, but you don't, because when you're both half HP, that's better for you.
Okay.
Because you burst him faster than he can burst you. You can stun him there. Stun him. Okay. Oh, okay. That's unfortunate, but... So, you could stun him there without taking a tower shot, but you have to... like... I guess I'll just show you afterwards.
Yeah, I think I have to know exactly where the turret line is on this champion. I think that's really important.
And
so,
you keep panicking when you're about to take a tower shot and you use E, but it doesn't block tower shots, so there's no point.
Right. I played this champion when he used to block it.
Yeah.
I gotta get there faster. Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, he stops. Now we're just gonna hard push. Orlando's still so annoying, Jesus.
He's very strong right now. Q next or E next?
Actually, I'll tell you. I forget what they go now. I'll tell you in a second. Looks like W.
W.
Oh no, E.
So Q.
It's okay. Another point W is fine. Sorry, I fucked you up. Either way, it's not a big deal. Both abilities are pretty good.
I see Kane coming back. I'm gonna hit this and
then. Get that. Push the wave. And then so move your screen to bot lane real quick. Okay, because it looks like they're gone. Okay, they're full HP. Don't be too afraid of him. Yeah, hit him. Yeah. Very good, very good. Okay, now go to his raptors and kill this motherfucker. Loop all the way around. All the way around through his red buff.
You want me to go like this?
You're gonna find him here. Like he's gonna be at his Krugs, maybe. I mean, not. Yeah. Go to his Krugs. You got plenty of time here because you're gonna ult back to mid lane in a sec. Okay. Oh, never mind. Now that he has that, don't. Okay, he's not here. So now just go back to mid. I can't believe he actually has that item. Yep. See, so you don't like lose anything here. You'll miss maybe one minion. Yeah. Just one minion. You're here for this whole thing, pretty much. You can queue that.
Oh,
you hate to see it. Okay, so head towards top lane. You want to ult up there because your Darius is winning. Yep, ping. Oh shit.
Oh, do I still?
Yeah, you could. You could have. A little late now, but it's okay.
Could have in the past tense. It's fine.
It's fine. Just E away. Damn, you're fast. Potion? This cancer champ. Yeah, so okay. When you ever go to ult something, hesitation will be the difference because so in a situation like that, so I wouldn't mind if you went or not. This is the problem with live coaching though. You know, if I tell you yes and then it changes in a second and I tell you no, it's like the delay between by the time you hear it and register it, everything can change.
So I guess what were the things that you were looking for that made you go from yes to no? It was just the Kane, right?
No. So the most important thing here, and it's something that's gonna help you with every Pantheon game you play, is like the only reason we were looking to go top is because Darius is winning. Your Darius is strong. So if you ult up there, because Aurelion Sol was going up and it was a 2v2 at first, like you're gonna win because you're stronger than Aurelion Sol actually right now, and your Darius is much stronger than Garen, and Darius is really like he snowballs pretty hard.
Yeah.
And then once Kane showed up, Kane didn't have form yet, so you still could have made the ult if you did it right away. Because if you got in there and actually stopped them from killing him quickly, the Darius, he could, but like you guys could probably kill everybody. But yeah, That's like the thought process. So just
I think if I walk up here, I'm dead.
you want to
I'm
like
gonna
look
fight.
at top lane here because they're diving. Okay, he's full HP, so yep, he's not low enough. It's fine. So you're gonna probably want to push one wave and grab your item.
Yep. I'll push him off of it if I can. Oh,
Oh, nice, he reset. So yeah, just hard push this and then go grab your item. Wow, that goes far.
am I getting ganked?
Nah.
It doesn't matter because I'm coming back.
Okay.
So probably Mercs,
Um.
and then not sure what to go after that.
Honestly, yeah, I guess mercs work.
There's no armor penetration boots like there are for mages.
Nope.
It's probably for the health of the game, to be honest.
Yes. Yes, for sure. Bruiser's OP. So I think we're just gonna get Black Cleaver after this.
Sure. I have ult soon. I'm gonna push this in the meantime.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Arlan Soul just annoying. Okay. So while you're taking this, look at top lane. Yep, looks good. Okay, now stay here. Yep, take this. You might end up going up there.
If he dies?
Yeah, hate to see it. Oh, nice. You didn't actually use it. Good.
What's going on here?
Oh, you can if you try after pushing this.
Yep.
Because it looks like it might be free kills here. Q. And then yeah, look. Just see what it looks like. Yeah, she's low enough. You can try.
Looks good.
Oh yeah, now definitely go. Now we go for sure. Oh, you don't want to lead it that much though. That's way too far. Yeah, you want to put it on top of them. Okay, now Heimer. Jesus, that shit executes for real, for real. Okay, help push this wave. Oh, stun him. Ignite. Oh, you make sure you have your potions running this during all of this.
Right.
Q. Don't worry about it. That's not his CS. That's your CS.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you said Mercs are probably fine, and then Cleaver. You said. Right?
Yeah, let's go Cleaver. So grab the Warhammer. Yeah. Okay.
Damn, that sucks. I got 2 kills and like a third of the wave. Is this worth?
I mean, it would be worth, but you needed to quickly push bot wave. You actually probably could have killed Kane, to be honest. And then taken one more wave. But either way, like it was a good play. It wasn't a bad play or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, the default mentality for me is just like roaming is never worth it because
I hate
I'm
roaming.
not on Pantheon.
yeah. I mean, I hate roaming too. But like the play you just made, I'd be okay with that. I'd be pretty happy with that because you need to get some early gold here. Okay.
This is a weird spot.
You can run. You could. Oh yeah, go. Jesus, that thing. E. Ooh. Ignite. Q. Oh.
Oh. Hello.
Okay. So first things first. You actually would have killed him, but you need to.
If I had ignited and not potted.
Multiple things. No potion. Okay. You need to be using you need to run at him, hit him with Q first, because like your Q cooldown, if you tap it, what is it right now? Like 3? 60%. Oh shit, it's even low. What is it? 2? Yeah, it's 2 seconds. So like you want to tap Q on him first, or auto, even better if you can, and then combo him. Use ignite, and then so you wanted to make sure you E his ult though. You let his ult hit you first. You want to E the ult, Q, and then W to cancel his whatever the fuck it is. The
breath
laser, yeah. And then keep using Q because yeah, you actually would have killed him there. Way easier than you think you would have actually. It would have been not even really that close. Okay. Yep. So at this point in the game, just hard push.
Okay. For the crown thing, I never see that item. How long does that buff? Oh, give me a sec.
1.5, I believe. Look at Heimer. Oh, okay, he's dead. Yeah, you can look to fight this.
I'm down.
If they go in.
Okay, Caitlyn's right here.
Okay, push mid lane. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Let's get the hell out.
Here, Kayn here. I can look to ult.
Yeah, so you're gonna push mid and then maybe look to ult on the Kate. Okay, get ready to look. Okay, go Kate. Yep, Kate, perfect. Damn, that ends up being a little unfortunate. W her. Ignite him, ignite him. Okay, get ready to stun him and Q him.
Oh,
damn, close. Yeah, so you definitely so Pantheon's E can be a little tricky to use because it requires knowledge of, I guess, just when to use it, like where you're going to get the most value out of it. Sometimes you need to use it for the movement speed. Sometimes you need to use it for the actual like damage avoiding. But right now, your E's, for the most part, haven't really eaten much damage just in general in the entire game. Sure. We'll go over it like after, like what could Jesus, that's disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross. Wow, he can just solo it like that.
Yeah, he can just
and then just kill Varus too. He is 5 levels ahead.
That's a Gale Force fucking Varus too. Jesus. So just push mid. You can kill her if she walks too far, but we don't know who's behind her right now, so it's better to just kind of push.
She's scared, so she's probably solo. No way they kill him.
Okay, push this. Head bot to the fight that's happening.
I meant toward the bush. Oh, okay.
Okay, without ignite, you can't really kill Kayn, so just stay mid lane. Yep, you're gonna push one wave here, and then you're gonna head to top.
I was thinking about like hanging out in their jungle because they're probably gonna come back to it.
Who?
Maybe not. Oh. Like Heimer, for example.
Yeah, problem is you guys have been in this area for quite a while now, or like you guys were just fighting in that area, so the odds of you like not being on vision or walking over vision or them not having a general idea where you are is pretty low. Mm-hmm. If you had a sweeper, that we can grab that next base. But normally, you can't really get sweeper if you're not, I guess, fed enough to one-shot people. Oh, so you're going to push this and maybe go top, depending. If they keep chasing. Yeah, you can go to that, for sure. Pop potion. Oh, you got to stun him, though.
I'm so dead.
Oh, you should be okay. Potion. Oh.
I think I was like potioning while I was stunned. I think I was like trying to go on Heimer because he was squishy.
No.
I stunned Kayn there?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
Because so like, okay, that's not a situation where you need. So, killing Heimer does what for you guys in that fight, in your mind?
Gets rid of some persistent damage because of his Q, right?
Okay, so. Is killing Heimer? Who do you think is more like valuable in that fight? Like, if you kill Heimer or you kill Kayn, which one is gonna like increase the odds of you winning that fight more?
Definitely Kayn, but like he was maybe 2/3 health and he's tank Kayn, so I was like, okay, a stun on him, and he has mercs. It's like it seems very low value. You know what I mean?
Oh no! You can explode him. He's not that tanky. He has a man immune and a gore drinker, and like you're Pantheon, you shred. W. So yeah, you wanted a W there, and then Darius can pull him. You can look to W that guy, yeah. Oh. Potion popped. You can look to ult in too if Darius goes in. Yeah, ult in on the Heimer.
Sorry, my brain fucking.
You're about to
fried there for a
face
second.
check. Yeah, careful. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna want to push this. You can try to pop his shit with your Q, but it's gonna be kind of hard. Go top. After this is gone, you can just go top, push that wave.
Not ult, just walk there, because
Yeah.
this is gonna push.
Yeah, you need your ult to potentially get back to this fight.
How much further could we march if we were not forced to carry out fears on our backs?
Okay, we're gonna push this and one more. Yep, while you do it, get ready to look. Here. Oh, okay, that guy already got killed. Just keep pushing. You want them to start Baron here.
I do not set the pace. I race against it.
Maybe
You can try. Oh man, that's actually
Soul. Right?
Oh?
Okay.
nice. E away, nice flash.
Oh god.
Ooh, it's okay, good try. That was a nice ult though. So yeah, obviously, like going in there, the odds of you guys winning the fight is low, because you know
5 of them and 2 people were dead already.
Yeah, it's like you're.
Maybe I should have just like kept pushing this. Let the team die here.
So the reason I said you can go for that is basically when you're losing or when you're behind, if you trade 1 for 1, that's good for you, right? That like they shouldn't be giving you any gold when you guys are behind. And it looked like a fight where you could get at least 1 kill, and you did. I think you could have maybe gotten that, maybe not actually. Now that I think about it, maybe not got another one, but depending on what Silas did, maybe you could get another one.
Sure.
So you can always look to trade 1 for 1 like that when you're behind. So go.
Sorry, Adam here, by the way.
Yeah, go. Go Edge of Night. Yes, just grab 2 long swords. So, because like it was either that or like keep pushing top. The problem with pushing top is they have a team that can like get to you so fast with Kane and his bullshit E and Erland Soul and his bullshit W. So like it's
But
like
I have
really
a bullshit
risky.
R to just kind of go away. But I didn't have vision to see them coming.
Right, that's the
So
problem.
if I had that warded, then I push top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
You could stun him there, but oh, that gives a nice burst though. Okay, pop potion. Get ready to go in because Darius is flanking. Oh, never mind. He's going back. All right, so just go back top. Let's not even be. We don't really be grouped up with them, to be honest.
Sure.
What does Garen have item wise? You. Damn, that's a weird build. I'm not sure. I mean, he's level 15 is the problem, so I don't think you can actually beat him when you have Merc Treads and he's level 15. But you can defend the tower probably. Yeah. You pop W for some reason. Careful, they're all missing. Okay, so back up here. Let this tower go. Yeah, this was why.
Sedge.
Yeah, so the end well, first off, it's clear, you know, that like you playing this champ, your mental stack is a little bit, you know, overwhelmed, especially when being live coach, which is understandable.
Yeah.
It's
fine, I paid for it.
So like that scenario, it's like we saw them in your top jungle, and because they're all going to be coming over, and the tower's like 2 hits, you know, they're just going to dive. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Jesus, that killed. But it's okay because the most important part of the game for Pantheon is the laning phase and transition into the mid game.
Right.
And yeah, because like you need a snowball. So I'm going to show you a few things from this game, and I'm also going to show you someone really, really good at playing him. Oh yeah, kill that guy. You can stun that guy and kill him the Heimer. If he walks up at all, you just W him and kill him.
Oh.
Close. Cute. Good
Oh,
try.
I really
That was a good try.
ignite him there. That would have done it.
Did he have Hourglass? Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah, he had hourglass.
Cool. So let me let me open this up and show you a few things.
Yeah.
Because it's just hard to to explain.
Yeah, there's a lot of multitasking here. So yeah, I appreciate you doing the live coaching, even though it's not the best for educational purposes, or it's just hard.
We'll see what
You
we can. Hopefully, we can.
You tried, friend.
Wait, let me see. What is your IGN's the same, right? I always forget. Yeah.
Do Cry-Fi mid.
Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Let me share screen. Okay, so
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until spawn.
so you went PTA, right? Yeah. So level 1, you don't always have to start Q. I was trying to kind of tell you. We kind of touched on it, but it was in the middle of you playing, so I don't think it quite registered. But I was saying that if he walks up, like if he's not letting you hit him with Q, you can either just charge up Q, like you can try to throw it now, or you can just start W and look to just jump on him. Because PTA makes it so that that trade can actually be, pretty good for level 1. Either way, not the biggest deal, but let me get us to. I think you level up Q here. Like that's fine. You trying to tag him with Q is totally fine. Right here, you want to try to make sure you're walking up as that minion's dying. You can even give it. It all depends on how they are playing. So if it's obvious they're respecting that you're about to hit level 2, then by all means, you just grab the CS. But if it what I do is I hover near it, but I'm just watching them. And if I see they're walking up a bit, and I see that minion about to die, then I'll just walk towards them instead to get ready for the all-in level 2.
Yeah. I think that one was also the one that was going down the fastest. It was kind of inevitable that it was going to be the first one to die, right? Because if I can get the first minion to die to be closer to him, that sounds good, right? Is that possible, or is that just a...
Well, sometimes you can't really control it that much. And I wouldn't even that's so far away from what you should be kind of focused on. I think for now you should just focus on whatever minion is getting low. Go. Don't actually try to manipulate the wave in a way to try to make sure the one closest to him dies or whatever. I think just focus on seeing you're about to hit level 2 and just walking towards him, especially as Pantheon.
Sure. Okay.
Because
I get the level up either way.
Yeah, and right here, so this was your first punish window. So right here, he messed up his spacing here. You just needed to go in and jump on him. It's just how it's going to be with pretty much any mage at this point in the game. Now, Lorellian Soul's weaker than others, but you are, if you jump on someone with W and Q, you just do a lot of damage. No one can really out-trade you. So yeah, that was your first punish window. You end up jumping on him here, this was fine. And then, so you did W, auto, Q.
And then I needed another auto to proc PTA, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you wanted to... actually, you end up only having 1 hit. You needed 3 stacks. But you do want... So, the trick you need, which actually ends up being really important in a sec, is when you're playing a melee champ, you want to... So you jump on him, and then you did auto and then Q. Now watch. You're going to run away. Look what he did. Right? He turned around immediately.
You're going to say go back toward him.
Right.
Knowing that he's going to come back, and then I auto him again, and now he's super fucked.
Yeah, so you automate him again, and then you click. So it's all about... You want to be clicking... This trick is something I've taught a lot, and it works even at the highest levels. So, right? The moment you click back like this, you're not waiting for him to turn around to go back in. You're clicking backwards to make your character face this way and walk a step, and you're preemptively clicking back towards him to catch him turning around to hit you. Does that make sense?
It does, but he has 3 minions firing on me.
Oh,
so
doesn't matter.
Do I still win that?
Mm-hmm. You pop that corrupting pot and you just kick the shit out of him. Yeah, you win.
Mm.
You're early game Pantheon. You're an AD champ. He's an AP champ. If you're an AD champ and they're AP, like if you're a melee AD champ and they're an AP ranged one, they need a lot more than these 3 minions for it to change what you're gonna do to them, especially as Pantheon. And another thing that was really important with Pantheon that we touched on a bit is like, so you were saying how you like lost a trade slightly. If you got, let's say you're at 30% HP and he's at 40%, that's good for you. That's better for you than it is for him because you can burst 40% of his HP like during the stun, right? Whereas he needs to like hold down the laser breath for like a entire 2-3 seconds, right, to kill you. So like Pantheon's an archetype where he bursts people, especially in mid lane, and the champs you're going to be going against don't have that much burst, so you need to know, like you need to keep that in mind, that even if you're slightly losing trades, that's okay. So yeah, there you should just turn around, kept hitting him.
So I want as Pantheon a situation where we're both low then. Something where we're both 2/3 is less good than if we're both around a third then, right? So that's part of why I should be more aggressive in those situations, right? Because
it's not as much. I wouldn't say to think of it as much as like being, if you're both 2/3 HP, that it's less good. I would just say that like you are much more comfortable at lower HP than like if you're both low HP. That's always favorable for you. The lower your guys' HP are, the more favorable it is for you.
Sure.
Okay. But yeah, you can 100-0 people when you're fed. So like it's all about getting the early kills. Okay, so right here, this is when that other punish window happened. Right here. This was the second punish window. Or not the second, the third. Or the second one that you like missed, I guess. So when you stood next to the wall and started channeling like this, like your positioning actually throughout the lane, which is the harder part for people, was actually good. You were in like the perfect spot where you could easily like just click towards him just a few steps if he's out of position, which he is, and you can punish. You just didn't go in, and like he was even still walking at you for some weird fucking reason. So yeah.
Channeling his Q there? Sorry, why was that or it's not even like that he was channeling anything. It's just his positioning there.
Yeah, he was just too far up. He did end up channeling his Q too. He used E and I think Q after. No, he just used E. But yeah, he walked up way too far to do that. So definitely needed a punish there. Then what was the next one? Right here, I think you actually got him. Maybe the next one. I mean, this was another one, to be honest. Every time he walks up into this range right here, it's like you want to be playing that. So the same thing that I was just telling you about, where you jump on them and you preemptively, so like you turn around and preemptively click back to catch them walking towards you. That same exact concept you want to be doing here as well. So
if I jump on him here as he's channeling, do I get hit by tower?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I really need to learn where those lines are, because like I'm level 3, he's level 2. I have W and passive. There's no way that he should be able to do.
Even if the tower would hit you here, it would still be honestly like good for you to go in. Like you could almost kill him. You'll see how much damage you do in a sec, but yes, like you want to be playing that game where you walk back and forth and catch him, not spacing properly. You hit him with a Q here, I think, which is... Oh, no. It missed, sadly. Oh, yeah. You end up shoving the wave, right. And we shove, get our longsword. Because nothing you could do while he was on his tower. When you come back... Okay, so this is like basically same positioning, but this time you actually walk in, you punish. So yeah, right here. So if you did that right here, he dies. Like you
did what here? Oh, if I had walked back towards him, right?
Pop corrupting potion.
Right.
Walk back towards him. Like if you walk back and just hit him with an auto.
Ignite, right?
Yeah, you could even like if you're, the optimal way is like auto, walk away, try to catch him with another auto, And because if you can get him into like below the 20%, I mean, you don't even need to get him below 20%. Just the empowered Q will be enough damage. But the lower you can get him before using Q and Ignite, that's like what will surprise him, like with the burst, right? So, but yeah, like as you can see, he just like walks at you, and then right here, see, look, like he's just suiciding. That's all this is. But see, like this is what I mean by like the tricky part about Pantheon can be the E. You need to know when you actually need to use this. And you wasted your empowered, like you wasted your stacks for this when you could just walk at him, auto Q, and kill him.
Right. Do I need the E if he's going to do that WQ thing to me?
No. He's dead, 100%. You just kill him here. So yeah, definitely needed to kill him here. I think you get one more trade? One more good trade? Can't remember. Because we end up diving. Yeah, see? Like, that's a lot of damage right there. Like, your empowered Q does a lot of damage. And if they get below 20%, it's ridiculous. But, like, as you can see here, this was just, like, this was fine. This was really good. So you walk up. I mean, that's a big chunk. Especially when considering that, like, he's in kill range at 50%. So, like, even if you took a lot of damage there, but see, like, then you use E again. So, like, the problem with using these E's, not only, does it make you vulnerable in lane, but if you have E up, you're really hard to gank.
Are you saying that just because of the empowered move speed, or are you just saying it in general? Because like
Just
against
in
the
general.
Kayn, very easy to just kind of jump past where the shield is, right?
No. So, because that requires Kayn to be literally right on top of you at the time, but he should never really get right on top of you, especially pre-6. He needs to be, like, coming at you. He's going to try to hit you with W. You can even get hit by the W. You should try to dodge W, and then E when he uses Q if necessary. Because he can't just jump behind you unless he's, literally starting right on top of you or uses flash, something like that.
So a lot of this champion, I mean, every champion, but specifically this is kind of knowing what the key ability for whatever the opposing champion is then, right? So I can preemptively know, okay, I need to use E for whatever, right? Because at the moment I'm just using E for like, oh, he's damaging me. Haha, I'll press E. But in the future, if there's like a big ability that I need to watch for, like fucking like Heimer
Dizzy.
grenade or something, in general, that's something that I have to just keep in mind. Right?
Yep, that and like sometimes. So we are going to look at a gameplay from like a very high elo Pantheon to just show you how he uses his certain abilities. But there is other uses for this, and that's what we'll see, the advanced stuff. But yeah, you should start with making sure you always have a very real reason that you're using this ability.
Okay.
Now, a problem you had here. So the goal here was to push and dive, right? So when you are prepping to dive someone like this, you can't take your time. You need to be like autoing this nonstop, killing this as fast as possible because you want as many minions here as possible for this dive. Because if he kills enough minions and then there's only one minion and the tower starts hitting you early because, the wave dies, then the dive might not work. If he clears enough minions, then he might not even stay. He'll just back off because he should know you're going to kill him here, but it's lower elo, so they don't really know. But see, like, you're just sitting here like last hitting. Like, you need to auto. No, you got to kill this quick. You only have 2 minions left here. And then for the dive.
At this point, this does not work, right?
No.
That's the last minion.
Yeah, so this was free. But you just need to walk over here, flash this wall. That's all.
Oh, that wall. Got it. Okay.
You could have even like, I mean, if you didn't waste E before this, it would have been even better because you could have jumped in, W, ignite Q, and then used E right here while moving backwards.
What would that E have
or
done? He's already dead.
auto
He has
E.
no cooldowns.
No, well, you needed one more auto to kill him here. Or one more auto to make the ignite kill him, which you ended up doing. But
that gives me the passive to move out of the way.
Yeah, gives you the movement speed where you don't even have to flash. You just
Right.
fucking, because it gives you so much MS, you just sprint out of there. Either way, flashing would have been fine too. But the most important thing there is realizing that you got him into kill range, and then we dove. like no hesitation. We just dove. Just make sure you're pushing like faster. Don't take your time to do it. Just hard push.
Sure.
And that's like how Pantheon's laning goes. You look for one chunk, and then the next one's you look to kill, even if it's under a tower. Because as you can see in lower elo, they never expect you to dive them, because no one dives in low elo. So they just stand there. Now here, this is where you made that really good play with the cannon. You gave a 1 minion from you, or you gave up one last hit, and instead jumped on him, which was really good. I think it was that one back there. Yeah. And see, so like that little footsies game you were just playing there, like that little the spacing where you're moving back and forth. See, this is very hard for him at this level of play. Like this micro in spacing against someone like high threat like Pantheon is tough for these players. So they're gonna fuck up, and they did. And he did. He fucked up, and you punished perfectly because you're at a perfect range here. And then you did, yeah, auto. So like here. So like right there, you could just kill him.
How do I kill him? Oh, flash auto?
I mean, you could have used E. E does damage, you know, so it does actually 2 bursts of damage. 118, and then after the channel, another 118. He had how much HP? Let's see. Right, like even the first part would kill.
Was he out of? Well, okay, hang on. I auto him, and then I auto him as he's doing the W dash back. So I feel like without flash, there's no range. But yeah, I think I do have the damage to kill.
You just turn on E here and walk towards him. That'll kill. And then if it doesn't, you could always like, I mean, you could flash auto instead or whatever. But there, so even if E doesn't kill him here, at least you tried to kill him with it. I mean, I know it will kill him here because he doesn't have flash, but if it doesn't, then at least you did everything you could for the most part, except for flash. But you didn't use it here, so, you know, you don't know if it would have killed, right? Like in the moment. So, because like, yeah, your E still does damage, so you can finish people off with it. But either way, you still got a chunk, which is really good. Now it's time to dive him, but you need to be thinking, okay, enemy jungler could come, and he does. So you end up queuing the wave like right as he shows up, which sucks, but it's fine because Silas is here. So like this is literally this is exactly what you want out of any laning phase. Like with no matter who you're playing, if the enemy mid is like fucked where they can't even help the fight, and the enemy jungler is coming to gank like this is why this is such a bad play from Kane. This is a classic low elo gank. He's ganking like this when his mid laner can't even help really. So if Silas is around at all, they just get bodied. And Silas was here. You just needed to... So it's hard not to panic with ganks sometimes, but you want to try to sidestep W when you can. Either way, it's not that big of a deal if it hits. He ults you here, which this doesn't do much damage at this point in the game. So you'll see in a sec here. Right? Like, you got plenty of HP to work with at the moment. So you needed to W him right away. And then, so you ended up flashing here, but you didn't, you W'd him late. Okay, so I'll show you why this was like important. Your order of your abilities here was really important. So if you W him right away, and then auto, Q, he can't kill you, even if you don't, like, and like then you could E if he had a chance of killing you, but it would be pretty, like, it's really hard for him to kill you right now. He just doesn't do that much damage. And then you could E Pantheon ult, Herland Soul ult. The flashing it was fine as well. But from this point, like, this is like such a great scenario for you guys that you need to either go in and use Q on someone, ult, I don't even care if you ult in like back here, but they need to die. Let me look at them. Your Q executes him. Your ult does what? 300 damage? 207. No. It does do, yeah, 300 damage to enemies in a line. Yeah, I mean, like...
it does 500. Well, if I hit the spear,
does
like
200.
when he throws it down, it's 200. But probably it will do the 300.
Point is, this is just another one of those, like, remember, like, as Pantheon, when they're low, That's like where you are favored. Like you execute them with your Q. So yeah.
So if I knew Aurelion Sol was going to be here, like the correct play would have been flash the Aurelion Sol ult towards Aurelion Sol and then just Q him. That would have been the best thing.
You could have just turned and flashed on him here.
Oh, true.
But
Flash W, right?
Yeah, so like you could just flash W him here, but what I'm showing you before I even shown you this is showing you how like this is the perfect scenario, that this is what you want out of any lane. And it just comes to not panicking because, I mean, I guess if you don't know Kane's damage early, it can be easy to panic. But Kane without form at this, I mean, has he even shopped yet? He has. He has a tier and a longsword. Kane's not a weak champ early, but you're Pantheon, who's much, much stronger. So, and like he needs to be able to get on top of you, auto, Q, stack conqueror. That's how he needs to. That's how he does damage early game. If he has to run at you, hit you with W, like he's not getting any autos. His main form of damage is his Q anyway. So the fact that he's getting like this little damage, you should be stunning him right away, and then using Q, and then you would use E here. You would never even have to flash here, to be honest. But I don't expect that of you. I don't expect you, especially when you're newer to the champ, to be able to do this. But I'm just kind of showing you what it would look like if you are calm and collected and realize like that you win this really hard.
Well, I need to know what the correct play is because I will get to the point where I'm more comfortable with it. So I'm glad we're going through the correct plays.
So like right here, you can just ult right here.
They see it coming though, right? Like I know that they don't have cooldowns, but they could just walk away and then kite me out, right?
Nah, no. Because
if I'm Aurelion Sol, I see that red thing, I'm just chilling and walking away and then just holding Q.
No, because like look, they're forced to go this way, or Silas kills them this way. So like they can't get out of it. They have to run through it. Like one of them is gonna die. Yeah, because Aurelion Sol, maybe he W's away, but no, Kane's gonna have to hold it. Someone's gonna die. Even if you die, if you get 2 kills, like that's great. You end up ulting anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Which I fuck
Life
with.
coaching things, yeah.
So yeah, I was hoping you'd hit Silas. I mean, not Silas. Aurelion Sol with your empowered Q. Sadly, it hit Pantheon because if it hits Sol, it kills him. I mean, not Pantheon, Kane. Jesus Christ. So, and then, yeah, this was unfortunate. I saw this one coming. But, so, like, the issue with this play was that this was, like, the turning point for the game for you. This is, like, where you either get, like, you're 3-0 and you're just one-shotting Aurelion Sol off cooldown, or you don't get that kill and now you're not snowballing anymore and you have to get a lead again. So yeah, and like that'll be easier. All of that will be much easier when you play a lot of Pantheon. You'll be very comfortable in those scenarios because you realize how strong your champ is, and you'll know your limits more and all that stuff.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, this was the time where you were like, I slightly lost that, but it's okay because if you guys keep doing that, you're gonna get him into kill range real quick. So, what happened? Ah, yes. So this play right here. So, if you... So I want you to see something here. When you stunned him, you jump to him and land in front of him at the angle that you jumped from. So... see here. So because you're jumping from right here, you're going to land right here. So what was really hard to explain in game was you want to move up this way a bit first, then W him, so it's going to put you here.
So the gravity thing doesn't matter.
Nah, fuck the gravity thing. No, you're going to jump out of it.
I see.
You could even just Q him here if you wanted and wait for his W. But I'm not sure if he can actually... I mean, he can't hold this down until level 9, right? Yeah. Because he can't maximum channel until level 9. And this was unfortunate. Because basically what would happen is, if you don't panic or anything, and you like, you could just walk up, Q him, keep autoing him, his like channel would run out. Then if he uses W, it resets his Q, so he can use it again. So you start running away, acting like he's gonna kill you, but then the moment he starts W, you just stun him. It cancels the Q, cancels his W, and then you hit him with one more Q and you kill him.
I see. So Q, then walk away and hold the W, baiting him to come.
Yeah.
And W and kill him. Right?
And that's actually something you're going to do a lot, and we'll probably see it in the video we're going to watch. Where, like, you're not always going to use W in trades. A lot of the time you want to use Q, and then sometimes that can bait them. But, like, see, like this E, there's a world you survive this, or at least trade kills with someone. But your E, you know, it didn't block anything. You know,
Right.
so...
Right.
Okay. Okay, so trying to remember what we did next here. Okay, so yeah, at this point in the game, it's like, you know, it's the entire game, this game in particular especially, was decided by the mid laning phase, because when you're not in a spot, like if you're not winning, he was just running around the map, which is obnoxious because he's an obnoxious champ right now. But if you're winning, he can't move from lane. Like, you're constantly either diving him and killing him or shoving him in, and then if he tries to roam, you're already waiting in the brushes because you have tempo advantage nonstop.
Can you go more into that? So, like, let's say I'm ahead. Let's say I'm stronger than him. I got those kills earlier.
Yep.
And he still goes for this W thing onto Darius.
Mhm.
He's significantly weaker, but he still dives them. With Kayn and Garen, how does the gameplay change? Am I supposed to wait in
Yep.
the bush and then not let him come back to lane?
Yeah, so let me think if I have a good example of this in like a VOD. Where would I have? What did I play? Oh, actually, you know what? Let me see something. Where is this Z game? Okay, so wait, what game is this? Yeah. Okay. So in this Z game that I played last night, so you're gonna see that I'm gonna end up. When do I get my? Is this game gonna be the one I'm looking for? Okay. So I think this might do a good job of showcasing it. We'll see. But so basically, the way mid matchups work, especially when you're playing an assassin, like, I mean, Pantheon's a bruiser assassin, but the way they work is like, if you get ahead, it's very, very hard for the enemy mid to be able to move, because so like, okay, so here I get back after getting that kill. Now I'm going to constantly be pushing the waves, and then like if I leave, he can't. So like I went here, I'm like kind of walking towards bot lane, but I'm paying attention to Corki, because if he tries to follow, then he's dead. He can't follow. He's face checking if he does. He's just he cannot move. So it'd be very similar to your game, whereas like you would, because you're so strong, he has to basically let you get prio in the lane, and then you could act like you're roaming somewhere, or just like, so I like to put a ward like in the middle of the lane, or if you see a fight happening somewhere, you can just, so if this is early on Soul and I'm Pantheon and the fight's happening down here, especially in your reload, I would just like walk over here and like sit in this brush, waiting for him to come face check. Because it's gonna happen. I think I even. Oh no, that must have been later. So like as you can see, like because this is a higher elo, like he knows that he can't, so he's not even gonna bother. But in like your elo, they will do it nonstop. So you see, like I'm just nonstop pushing. I'm gonna have prio permanently. That is what would happen with you if you're ahead, because he has to give it to you, or else he's gonna die. So basically, the main thing is when you're winning your lane, the amount of roam timers they get is extremely small. It's like it's gonna be when like you stay for a plate and recall, and they get to push one wave. Other than that, like you're always gonna be pushing before them. So if they want to roam, they're gonna miss a shit ton for it, and your Pantheon, like you can just ult to it and kill them anyway because you're fed. So like here I push this. So like I'm never going to. So like this is his.
Jungle, you riot dogs.
I know he needed to recall here. So like right here, I tried to bait him into the same thing. I was hoping he'd come like try to get the control ward or, you know, try to roam or something, but he didn't because he knew. But yeah, this is basically how it goes. Like he's just gonna have to sit under tower the entire time. That's how any mage would have to play against you. Actually, pretty much any champ. If you're fed, they can't move from mid lane, but you have to make sure that you're in your elo. They will try. You just have to punish it.
So again, if he goes to a side lane, then hitting the tower is a viable punish, but it sounds like Pantheon can do a lot more than that, right? Like I can choose to join that fight.
Yeah, you can. The biggest thing here though is like to not let them roam to a side lane. Like it should be very rare that they ever get the chance. And if they do, yes, you do have the option of ulting there if it looks like a good fight. So actually, a good example of that game we were playing, or that you were playing, when you, like, I think you ended up ulting here. Yeah. So like, if this was going better, this is why I actually brought up this specific example. So not only does like he get to roam around the map because, you know, he's ahead and you can't really like kill him that easily right now, but if he's behind here and making this roam and you're fed, there is no like, do we do this or not? Like you jump in here, you guys easily 2v3. Like it wouldn't even be close. Because Darius is a very, you know, snowbally champ. He's already on he already has Triforce. You'd be on your Eclipse. This guy wouldn't have Crown. So the game is like entirely different if you are snowballing. And they can't make plays like this. And if they ever get the chance, you can ult to it and kill them anyway.
Sure.
We already talked about...
Does Kayn being there change any of this? Like, if I'm ahead of Aurelion Sol and I killed him and Kayn earlier, does that still make this a winning fight because I'm winning and Darius is winning?
Yeah, you guys, this is almost a winning fight. This could have been a winning fight if you ulted early and you're behind. If you're ahead, it's not even close. You guys kill all of them. Like, it's not, you just smash them. Wouldn't even be close. Just because you guys are such strong snowball-y champs. But yeah, so like that's why it's actually the same thing with TF. TF, an entirely different champ than Pantheon, you know, an AP kind of like a mage type champ, because of how his ult works, you know, the global ult. It's the same thing for him, that he needs to be ahead in his lane. He can't fall behind, so he can get prio in the lane constantly. So he can always like ult without losing something. He can always be ahead of the enemy laner when it comes to, you know, tempo. Any kind of I don't want to say roaming champ because they're not, but any kind of champ with a global ult, it's very important that like pretty much how you do in lane will directly, almost more than, especially as like Pantheon, who's like an assassin champ with a global. It's even more important because you need the stats to do your job. Okay, so let me see. How much more? We gotta talk about here before I show you. What happened here? Okay, yes. Oh yeah, so you end up ulting here. So we talked about this. Yeah, when you're using Pantheon ult, you do not want to be leading it too far, and you need to be able to judge kind of what's going on here. So like, yeah, if they are just on the run, then you can throw it kind of deep for sure. But that's not really what's happening here. Your bot lane's getting pushed in, and it's basically just like a fight is happening. They're not actually like running. Like they're fighting. They have, because look at their wave. That's what tells you kind of like the story of what's going on.
I was looking at the HP bars. I guess that would have been my first thing.
Yeah, because like
I guess so. They are pushing them in. Okay.
Yeah, they don't win this. They don't win this 2v2. Vars, Nami. So, yeah, you need to be looking at who's because what actually happens here if they have good awareness, the enemy bot lane, and like a higher elo, if you ult deep like that, they just turn and kill you. Like she's not gonna walk at you.
Like that. They've been fighting for a while. I was kind of assuming that they had used all of their cooldowns because everything was low. But I think Caitlyn does have E, and Heimer might have grenade.
Yeah, they have everything. Yeah. And this is Caitlyn, right? She has traps. She can she can literally put her W down. You know.
Right.
You know, like it's they can easily kind of just turn and kill you. It wouldn't be like you have flash at least. If you didn't have flash, it'd be pretty tough actually. You'll the higher elo you get and play Pantheon, the more you will like ult to a place and it gets turned, and you'll be like, okay, I see. That's I have to be much more careful with where I'm ulting and how. She didn't even fucking see you somehow. So, and now that brings me to another point that I need to bring up with you though. When you are like right here, she didn't see you, right? Like she was just walking at you. When there's no reason to use W yet, you don't want to use it. Because it is a gap closer. The stun is kind of irrelevant here. You could just hit her with auto Q and she dies. Because let's say she has flash. If she has flash here and she presses E right here, and then flashes away or something like that, or even if she walks this way, flashes your W, so like she'll get stunned, but she'll be stunned where she flashed, and then she uses E, she could actually survive. So you don't want to waste your stun, because if you just hold it here and she flashes by you, then you just stun her and finish her. But basically, this is like a fundamental of mobility abilities.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely something I've never done before. So for that one, I'm thinking Caitlyn could have E'd like north, like towards the river, you know. And if she E'd that way, and I was holding my W for that, I don't think I had the reaction time to look for E and then W that, and then I just don't have the stun. I would have to flash W, and then I don't know if she has her flash. So like, I don't know, well, I'm trying to still see that W was a mistake. Because she could have just preemptively E'd.
Well, so it's less about the W being a mistake, and it's more about the concept of not wasting mobility until you need it. So your W is a mobility and a stun, right?
Yeah.
So you want to be using it for those two reasons. So like this W here, it's not a mistake. It's more that like there are going to be times where you're like right on top of someone like this, very close, and then you use W, and then they end up flashing or using a jump, and then they get away because you didn't hold the W. So it's not that this one was a mistake. It was just a concept I wanted to bring up to you because it will come up, and you'll kind of remember this conversation.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah,
that will happen.
This is like fine in this scenario because the W. The reason why it's fine in this scenario is because it will kill her, the combo. Like W into Q, she will be stunned the whole time. It's the only reason it's fine there. If she lives through that and you need to do more damage, then yeah, you actually shouldn't use W. That's too early.
I see.
Here.
And then you said we could kill Kane here.
Yeah, you guys could have killed this guy. So first thing. So you have Ignite. Nami shows up. Like, you jumping on him, I get it. I understand why you did it. But again, it's actually... this one's hard for you to be able to tell in the moment. It's basically like, you want to... We know how Kane works, right? Like, he does some damage, and then he ults and heals up a bunch.
Yeah.
But Pantheon, you have the luxury of being able to execute people, and you have a stun. So it's kind of like the same if this was Echo. You want to like use Q first, auto, kind of bait him into thinking he can kill you guys. Q first, auto, keep kiting, and then you're going to eventually try to finish him with Ignite, W, and so you're trying to stun him at like 40%, and then Q to finish him. I mean, your Q at 20% HP to 600 fucking damage. Like, that is crazy shit. I mean, the empowered Q right now does 500. So, like, and it's a 2-second cooldown when you tap it. So you shouldn't start with W. You want to just start with Q. Because, like, you didn't even Q him.
W here while he's running away. He's stunned anyway, effectively, when he's Wing as well.
Right.
So that double makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
So, like I said, that it's a little bit tough for you to see that, like, you're going to W into his W, but it's better to think of it like, okay, I want to save my W to execute him before he can ult. You know, try to, like, set up that kill.
Sure. That definitely makes sense to me. Yeah.
Because basically
By the way, oh yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
How relevant are runes here? I usually just autopilot W first because that's the easiest way for me to proc PTA. But if it's not important, then I can just focus on like the things we just talked about. If
Nah,
it
fuck
is
the
important,
runes.
maybe it's okay.
No.
Do the runes matter? Should I?
No. Don't be thinking about runes in situations like this. That's mainly for laning. Like right here, just don't underestimate this ability. This ability is fucking crazy. Like the how low of a cooldown it is when you tap it, how much damage it does. All it takes is a few of these, like 2 of these, and if you hit him with 2 of these Qs, or maybe just like auto Q, and if your teammates maybe did a little bit of damage, and then like he's gonna be in kill range really soon with Ignite, W, and Q. Because I mean, look at his items. He doesn't have any. Like, it's not like he's building any armor whatsoever.
Oh, true.
And as like you will kind of learn your damage a little bit more with like limit testing and stuff, but yeah, definitely could kill there. I think that's it for the most part, what I remember. Because at this point, everything became just kind of like, oh wait, no, this is the last thing. Yep, this is the last thing right here. So this item, you have to pop it. It lasts. Is it 1.5 or 2.5? I thought it was 1.5, but it might be. Okay, yeah, it's 1.5 seconds. So like you don't want to waste anything big into it. So you could just walk up and Q him. You could W. The issue with using W is that it like your W cancels his channel on his Q, which is like kind of important for this. But like you could have even killed him even after wasting W like this. But you use W and Q into the shield. You need to use W to pop it. If you're going to start with W, just pop it, wait for this to fall, and you can auto him again, which will give you the empowered Q. Q him when this falls. Then this would be much better. You could E this right here. You could E his ult. I mean, look how much damage you took just from that.
Right.
But I mean, look how much and then you E here. So you have to remember with Pantheon, your Q, you want to think of Pantheon, he's I guess you've never really played a champion like that functions this way, but your Q, because it's such a short cooldown when you tap it, it's like you want to be getting as many rotations out as possible. I mean, it's kind of similar to Swing Q, where like
definitely similar to Swing Q.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
that's all my damage.
The difference is that like it's similar to Fizz, where like you have something that lets you avoid damage. So like you want to be making sure you use Q before you use this, because once this is over, Q is going to be coming back up again. So like right here. So you should have Q'd him and then E'd here, and then like you still haven't used Q again. And then you use E, so we're still missing Q. Look how close you got to kill him. He's 1 Q away from kill range, and you haven't used Ignite. You didn't have your pot running. You haven't used Q for like 4 seconds, so you've missed like 2 rotations of Q. Right? And you didn't E his ult. Like you didn't do, obviously no offense, you didn't do anything right here, and you still got him this low. That's how strong your champ is early, especially when you're itemizing with Eclipse and Merc Treads against an AP champ like this.
Right. And I was behind, and he was like kind of fed 6 kills at fucking whatever.
He has 2 whole items.
Yeah. So even with all that, if I play that better and learn how to better use my abilities, he just dies there.
Yeah, like you just had to do like one of these things a little bit better, just like using Q like at the right times. And
Right.
you wasted your first Q into the safeguard into this.
Yeah.
That's how like I mean I want to see how much damage it ate, to be honest. Oh my goodness, watch. It
Oh, I
ate
can't watch.
700
He'll show me
damage
that.
there.
God.
That's how much damage you do. Put that into perspective real quick.
Can you show me his health bar right as he kills me? Because I think that's around 800 damage.
And
like,
you have
exactly.
and you didn't use only that Q on him.
Yeah.
You didn't use anything else. Not another Q until the very end. And use E, Q, W. Look, 780 damage.
Oh my god.
And that's with no Qs, no, all of these things. And so when I said like you could have killed him, you're like, really? Look how, and I said it was probably much easier than you thought too. That's what I mean.
So it's about popping the crown. No one buys that shit. But like, I guess I can consider that, right?
Mhm.
But I think we said that even if I ignore the crown, I still kill him if
Mhm.
I E the important shit, right?
If you
If
Q and then E on his ult, yep.
Yep. E on the ult, and then the W. Does it matter when the W happens? I forget.
Yeah, your W was good here because it kind of canceled his channel.
Cancel the channel. That's right. But then he just gets another one after he Ws, right?
Yeah, so it's not that big of it's not that big of a deal. But basically, I mean, and like you didn't use ignite, and you wasted your empowered. Like this Q you're gonna use here,
Right.
that wasn't even empowered Q because you wasted
Right.
on the E. I mean, the list just keeps getting longer on like how this was fucked up, and you still almost killed him. It's pretty funny, actually.
Right.
This champ's kind of fucked up, Pantheon. Honestly.
Alpha Reliant still really good for the game.
But as you can see, so like that's what like kind of limit testing will teach you. You know, like I've limit tested with Pantheon a lot, so I know you can kill him here. But you're gonna have to like limit test in once you limit test, because he's a champ that it kind of requires it to be successful with. You gotta have to know how much burst you can do.
So say this so that I can remember it later when inevitably it happens. Is it fine if I like beat my ass off on this champion?
Oh, yeah,
If it's for informational purposes.
Of course, always. Everybody's got to do it. If you don't to test your limits, then you'll never know. Like you have to. Everybody's doing it nonstop. Always limit testing. I did it earlier.
Yeah, I mentioned that because it feels wrong every time I die to a jungle gank, and I think we talked something similar about this where you said no, you just have to die to these jungle ganks. You just kind of have to, so you can see what you can and can't outplay, because there's no other way that you're going to be able to keep pushing like this. And I said okay, and now I'm platinum, so I know that I could as long as it's for information, I guess. Like I'm not just doing it.
Hello.
Oops. Yeah. So the last thing we're gonna do to wrap up is we're gonna watch. Wait. We're gonna watch a really good Pantheon play mid lane, just so you can see how it looks when it's done properly.
Yeah. Will it be on the VOD? I kind of have to go right at like 9 tonight, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Then
if you don't want the stream to see it, then maybe you can just like send it to me, like just DM it. Or if you want the stream to see it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll probably just go over it with the stream then, and then you can always just get it from the VOD. I think that'll probably be best. I'll tell you if it was worth it or whatever, but it should be.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know where to find the VOD afterwards.
All right, man. I'll let you get out of here. I hope the session was helpful, and I will see you. I think you already have another one booked for